We're back.
It will take a birthday for us to come back. Hold on, what's
Yeehaw! Welcome back to Host Somebody's Recording This Podcast. It's a real nigga birthday in the house, and by real nigga, I mean my goddamn self.
Yo, happy birthday, Coach.
Yeah. We're back. I'm 33.
Birthday, Phil Jackson.
I'm on my Kareem Abdul-Jabbar birthday and shit. You know what I mean? I be fucking white bitches, so that's how it be. Shout out to, what was it, Showtime? What's the name?
HBO, Showtime.
What's that shit
called?
called?
It was,
we just watched that shit. What's that shit on?
damn,
I thought it was called
Winning Time.
Winning Time.
Yeah.
Winning Time. Shout out to Winning Time. Great documentary series. Or whatever. It wasn't a documentary series, but great HBO series.
Nah, fuck it, was a documentary.
How's everybody feeling today, man?
Chilling. Long ass day.
Word.
Was glad to be back.
It's officially summertime. The heat's starting to starting to be hot as fuck outside. And when it gets hot outside, you know what that means? Niggas start nigging, man.
Niggas start nigga.
There's been a lot of shootings and shit like that. A couple niggas got killed. I don't know if it's anybody that's like
that all summer.
I don't know if it's anybody. I don't know. I know FBG Cash died. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a Chicago rapper. I can't think of somebody else died too.
The nigga from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Trouble. That's all. Let's talk about Trouble. Yeah, R.I.P. to Trouble, man. Just we can start on that because that's gonna be a short topic and shit. Trouble. He was at a young lady's house. They said he got there about 3 a.m. Fell asleep with the chick. He woke up to the girl's man punching on her at first, and then he wakes up. She's getting punched on. He starts trying to defend her, or at least just starts fighting. I don't know if it's necessarily defend her. He starts fighting the dude. A gun gets produced, and he gets one shot, and he dies.
Damn.
The worst part about the whole situation, he got like a whole separate girlfriend, some bad white chick who actually is Lil Durk's lawyer.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Her
Oh,
name
shit.
Nicole Mormon.
Small
And
world.
she a lawyer.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
She's bad too, but yeah, that's officially was Trouble's girl. So he was at some other chick named house named Rissa something, and now the world's trying to destroy her because they still feel like it's her fault. I don't think she could predict that her ex dude or her current dude or whatever the case may be will come in and shoot this nigga.
Unless it was a setup. I'm not saying it was,
I mean,
but
how do you? If you know your niggas like that, you can't be bringing a nigga to your house.
Supposedly, not supposedly, but according to her, he was violent to her in the past. He had some domestic violence issues. She had kicked him out. They were together for 3 years, but she had kicked him out because he didn't get no job. He didn't have no job or something like that, and he wasn't providing. So she kicked him out. So part of him being kicked out, I guess she's like, fuck, I'm gonna start fucking on Trouble now. So it pretty much seems like Trouble got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. I've seen a lot of OGs talk about this shit in podcasts, and they brought up a very good question. If you at your side chick's house, or not your main chick, somebody, you know what I mean, you at a chick's house that's not wifey, how do you feel that comfortable to fall asleep?
Word.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Was he slipping on his pimping by that? Do you judge him? I mean, he's dead, so you really can't judge him or not. But is that...
Either that, she put the shit on.
She might have put that squammy on.
Yeah.
That could have happened.
But also, was he coming from a show too?
Yeah, he had a performance that night.
I got caught up recently like that.
We can talk about that, Papa.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
He had a performance that night, so he probably, you know what I mean, might have been off the shits, you know what I mean, real drunk. It's like, man, fuck it. He hit it real quick. Like, man, I'm tired, man. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. I'm gonna just fall asleep. Next thing you know, you getting woken up to feet and hands getting put on you.
Look, man, I don't know if you watch P-Valley, but we saw last week's episode, sometimes that Schwammy do things to you. So she might have definitely put it on him. He fell into a deep post-coitus sleep.
P-Valley, stop doing certain things, all right? I ain't going to go into details. Stop.
This is one of those situations, along with other ones, brings out the online lawyer in everybody, because everybody's bringing up the whole case. Like, oh, he might get away because he can stand his ground in his own house. We all don't know the details, so we don't know if he's gonna get away or not.
What state was it in?
It was in Georgia. Georgia,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
when
state
shit
is
happens in
upstate.
Georgia and Florida, shit gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody crazy, you know?
Especially with the guns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit gets a little
Things
crazy
loose
about
with
the laws and shit like that. But R.I.P. to Trouble, man. He wasn't a mainstream rapper. He had a Drake feature though.
I'd say he has a nice
That's
cult
official
following.
enough.
Yeah. I personally felt him. I'm not just saying that because he did. I felt him. I like the way he talked. Pause if it's deserving, but like he got a good Southern swag. He had that good pimp talk. You know what I mean? He a funny dude, man. And like I said, I like this music and shit like that. But it's fucked up for a nigga to go out that way. I think he was 35.
Yeah,
I think he was mid.
33.
He was mid 30s when this shit happened. You know what I mean?
We got our off-screen producer here, by the way, so we get our fact checks going on.
So we can Euro step into our next situation, which is what was it? Governor's Ball was in New York City this weekend. Wasn't? No, it was no, it was Summer Jam, right?
Summer Jam.
Nah,
Governor's Ball also was that.
But he got called the Summer Jam, or was it?
Nah, I think it was Governor's Ball.
All right.
But
then he performed.
Performed.
Okay, so he got Rowdy Rich. He got caught with the gun. Not even on him. The gun was in the car.
This nigga had an arsenal, bro.
It's New York, though.
Did he have an arsenal? I thought he just had one gun. It was a couple of guns.
It's New York, New Jersey. We don't play with them pistols up here. And we for damn sure don't play with nothing bigger than a pistol.
So he got caught. He got caught with the gun in the car. Somebody in his team took the charge for it, and then he gets out and immediately hits the stage and says, "What? Fuck NYPD.
Suck my dick." And what did the crowd do? They chant right behind him.
So listen. When it comes to people having their gun, I'm not a gun toting type of dude. I have a lot of friends that are, and their motto is, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Forgot which hot rapper said that pause again, but I mean,
Jack Harlow.
I think it was actually Meat Mills, but
Fuck you, Jack Harlow. That album was trash.
Meek got that from somebody else. That's a whole lie.
But I honestly, I feel him on that, man. Like
the sentiment is also, I'd rather be caught with it than without it.
And that's the case. You in New York, you know what I mean? So why not? You know what I mean? Like you somewhere that you not. There was actually another rapper named Money. Oh my god, I forgot his name. I think his name was Moneybag.
Moneybag Yo.
No, it was Moneybag Vontae. What? He got killed in the Bronx. I'm about to pull this video. He got killed in the Bronx. Somebody ran up on him and tried.
I did hear about that.
Tried to take his chain. They killed him on video in a pharmacy. Like they snatched the gun up off the nigga.
Yo, I can't even get my scripts.
He on the ground, and the nigga like
from LA.
No, he's fresh from Chicago.
He's from Chicago,
but he moved to LA to work on his career. But nigga, they got it on clear video. Then like they took his shit already. They snatched his chain up. Nigga was on the ground pleading for his life, and they still aired him out. Bare face too.
Evil, bro.
Yeah. Bare face.
You got it, my nigga. You got it. What do you need to kill me for?
You wanted my chain.
That's
what you wanted.
But that's the generation we live in now, man. I don't want to blame it all on the young folk, man. But this new generation of gangsters, man, they don't just want your shit no more. They want to have it underneath their belt that I killed such and such.
Yeah.
We smoking on.
I want your chain and your clout.
Because that also helps your clout now. Now, not only are you known as such and such from the Bronx who a real nigga, I'm such and such from the Bronx that got a body on a famous rapper.
Yeah, but nigga, it's in fucking New York. You're not coming out for a minute.
Oh, no, you done.
Yeah. Like, if it was like down south, you gonna come out a little later. You might have a little career.
Hold on, though. Now, if shout out to our fellow, he's a video essayist. I wouldn't call him necessarily doing what we do. We're a podcast. Trap Lord Ross, who did his expose on OG 03 Greedo.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you know you got some shit in the tuck, you know that'll help your career. Like if you're going down for a long time, that you like that clout. It's gonna help my career go because niggas wanna know who the fuck I am now.
What career? Yo, you
ain't got no
bro.
career.
You gone.
Everybody thinks they're gonna get the Bobby Shmurda treatment, bro. Everybody thinks they're gonna get the fucking the Shine treatment.
It's just
they think that's gonna happen, my nigga.
It's just fucked up because you know as a rapper or entertainer, anybody that's starting to get some money in our generation, the first thing you want to get is a chain. It's a trophy. But you having that chain is also something that's dangling on my neck. This also should be.
It's an invitation.
It's a test me on your neck.
Yeah.
That's really what you got on you. Because some niggas gonna test you.
It's a $250,000 target, my nigga.
I mean, depending on how much the chain costs.
I noticed that chain you got on. That rose gold chain.
Now I want it.
You tested me.
Yep, that's what it says.
You can go all out for that chain. It'd be funny, not funny, but a nigga can go all out thinking, I'm about to snatch this nigga chain, pawn it, get some money, then we gonna be up. And then what's gonna happen? The chain fake. So you don't win all.
Shit got green on
You
it.
got caught with the big baller.
Yeah, you don't win all out to kill a nigga for what? A fake ass chain? Niggas not fucking jewelologists. I know that's not the word.
Gemologist.
Yeah, that too.
I like the first one.
Jewelologist sounds better, right?
I like that zoologist. Yeah.
It sounds like
Because
that.
jewelologist sounds like you study Jews.
That's all I was about to say.
That too. You do that too on the side.
But these niggas not thinking like so many. If you listen to so many of these stories nowadays, you hear stories about niggas going to do a robbery 6 deep and they only come out with 2 bands. So everybody's getting what, $300? I feel like back in the day, if niggas had a lick planned out, they was going in for the big money. Niggas was trying to get like 20 bands or something like that. And 20 bands might not be a lot of money to certain people, but it's still more than 2 bands.
Yeah, it's fact.
You know what I mean?
I do a lot more with that.
And most of these operations, niggas is pussy, so niggas don't want to do shit on their own. Niggas only feel entitled or emboldened when they're in the group that's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's there, hyping each other up.
So, like, yeah, I need a couple of niggas. Then you need the driver. Then you need this person. Then you need that person. Once you start doing the cuts and breaks, it's not worth it, A. And then, the more co-defendants you got, the more easy it is for a nigga to snitch.
Yeah. Now you gotta worry about 5 niggas shutting the fuck up.
It's just fucked up, man. From the Nipsey Hussle situation to the King Von situation to all this, certain situation that would have just been a fight, would have just been a good old jumping. Fuck it, might have even been a stabbing. It's now straight up kill.
Bro, niggas get poked anymore? That's the last time. I don't know. Last time I heard somebody get poked.
I mean, probably was a nigga in jail.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right. I don't like poking no more. Niggas is shooting.
Know what niggas not doing? Niggas not $150 in niggas no more. When's the last time you seen a good old $150 score?
Mano.
That's old though.
Mano might be the last $150 we seen.
You got niggas that's like, I don't know, man. It just
Michael K. Williams.
and everybody, rest in peace.
Yep.
Everybody's gang, and everybody wants to be gang until you get pulled up into that YSL indictment.
Speaking of which,
And once you get pulled up in that RICO, you know what I mean? The worst smashed nigga you could ever meet if you're doing some illegal shit. You never want to see your cousin Rico, man.
stay away from me, Poppy.
And
no Rico Papi.
when cousin Rico pop up, man, just know
It's Opus.
it's going down, baby. Doe Street into I forgot how it went.
Your street in the Range Rover.
Boom, boom. So, yeah. Young Thug is, this shit's been happening, but we ain't potting in a minute. Young Thug, I think 28 other people got,
Gutter.
yeah, and a couple other niggas that y'all don't really know or care about. A couple more YSL rappers. But they all got snatched up in this big ass RICO case, man, and they're
Young Thug in the Who Care group.
But know what it is now? I really want to talk about this situation because they're making it. They're trying to change the narrative of it. They're trying to make it seem like they're only attacking these niggas because of the lyrics. Like now they're making that. They're not saying like we did any crimes. They're saying because we talked about crimes in our music, that's the only reason they're going about it. They're changing the narratives of it.
Are they correlating the crimes in the music that they're talking about to the crimes that they're having actually committed, like, or to actual
Some
crimes?
of them, some of the music, some of the lyrics they're using actually correlates with some of the crimes. I think in one of the songs they said that we riding in the car and the hitters are in front of me, and through the indictments they said something in that nature had happened. So it gets real shaky, man. And also like just like when the Young Dolph situation happened, there's a lot of internet detectives that are breaking this one down. Like I said, between the Young Dolph and the YSL shit, niggas really started getting on my don't mess with cat shit. Ooh. And they started doing that in-depth research. Everybody, like I said, everybody's a lawyer now. Everybody's gonna read the indictment, form their opinion, and realize how either Young Thug could get out of it or he's not gonna get out of it. Realistically, from everything I've been hearing, Gunna should be straight. I heard the stuff that they're trying to get Gunna on is some real, like, petty, like, reaching shit. Like, reaching without stretching first. They're trying to say that he has a slat tattoo. Slat is a part of their group, I don't know, group name, or their slat supposed to mean something to them. The whole thing is funny because it's like, not funny, but the beef between him and YFN Lucci's group. And it's to certain niggas, wife and Lucha's only famous for two things: Every Day I'm Lit and fucking Lil Wayne's daughter.
Oh yeah.
But reading all this paperwork and shit like that, wife and Lucha been putting in that twerk, man. Like he ain't no pushover in these streets supposedly. He's really out there getting to it and he about it. But he's been locked up, I think, a good 6 months before Young Thug did. He also has been attacked in jail.
Yeah, I'm about to say, didn't they say Thug put some hits on this nigga or something like that?
Yeah, that's what one of the things that he charged with, I think. So I don't know, man. It's first of all, they tried to make it seem like, yo, New York. See, the problem with New York is y'all niggas is all up there beefing, and y'all can't get along. But niggas in Atlanta are unified, and they're all they're not unified. They're just like us.
Cut it out.
You know what I mean? They beefing too, but
Y'all niggas is allowed to carry guns at you.
their beef is a lot different. Up here, niggas not allowed to carry guns, but they still do. But down there, niggas are carrying them shits on their hip.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get shot down in the beef down there.
And it's so fucking crazy that niggas don't even got guns now, like regular guns. Niggas got like extendos and switches.
That's
Niggas,
what fucking Roddy had. He had some shit where it was like they were like, oh nah, nigga, this is super legal.
niggas got the 30 drum. Like I'm saying, niggas got a switch. That shit sound like some video game shit.
Nigga, I shot a shotgun, a semi-automatic shotgun when I was in fucking Georgia last year. My nigga, that shit puts holes in walls, like through walls, like plural.
Niggas,
why do you need that in the house?
The average nigga's not carrying around a shotgun.
If you miss that, nigga, it's over.
Down south they are.
Nah, but shotgun's not usually a go-to weapon for these type of shits. They're going
Down
to
south they got that shit.
I'm not saying they don't have them, but
I'm lying. I shot a shotgun and I shot a fucking assault rifle.
That's what I'm saying. They carry AR-15s, AK-47s, and then handguns for real. Not a lot of niggas carrying shotguns. Cause if you think about shotguns, it's more of an up and close thing. You can't shoot a nigga from distance with a shotgun because the pellets.
Spray the air.
But nigga gonna try.
I feel like shotguns is more for intimidation. Like, and look, man, you caught that bitch on a nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I done been in a situation, niggas caught that motherfucking Mossberg on niggas, and niggas definitely froze up. You know what I mean? So, it definitely can get real on niggas. Like I said, this whole thing when niggas breaking down the lyrics is crazy. Young Thug wasn't my favorite of rappers, but if you think about it, from the beginning, when he was doing that whole dress shit, when he was calling his homies Bday and shit, one thing niggas always saying about Young Thug is he's about that action. Niggas been saying that about Young Thug. When he was doing that dress shit, niggas let it fly because they said, nah, Young Thug really...
He got the dress up because he probably got the stick with him.
He really played like that. When him and Wayne was beefing, Wayne's bus got shot up. So, like I said, I think Young Thug is proving up to his mantra. He wasn't doing this shit for play with niggas. And also, I guess his drug habit was really, really bad. Cause they said he was in there going through it. He was in there, and they said they caught that nigga with 20 bottles of wok. Nigga, that shit is stupid expensive right now. Niggas is paying $100 for a line of that shit. That nigga had 20 bottles. That's an expensive habit to have. I'm not saying he can't afford it, but it's just
a daunting task to take on top of all the other bills that you have.
Niggas said when he ran his house, he had so many guns that like some of them were in reach of kids. They made that shit sound so bad. I'm not saying that it's good, but I'm pretty sure in certain households and shit like that.
It's exaggerated?
I'm not saying it's exaggerated, but I think that in certain households, if you growing up like that, you know not to touch that shit. He got, you know what I mean? Doug probably got it on some, y'all know that's not for play. Y'all know what's going on here. Kids don't know 100%, but I think he's probably had his kids on some.
I think, that generation of nigga doesn't hide that type of thing from their kids either. Like, they definitely let them know, like, yo, don't fuck with this. What is this? This is a pistol. It'll kill you.
It'll
end your life.
Yeah, y'all two are the parents of the podcast and shit like that, so y'all know too. But I feel like you said, our generation.
I know parents that do things in their house, like they make edibles and shit like that, and their kids know not to touch the shit that they make. Like, they've had a conversation with them, they make it a certain color, they put it on a certain shelf, and they explain it to the kids, you know what I'm saying, like, this ain't for you. So, like I said, I believe that Thug is a part of that generation of nigga where we don't try to sugarcoat shit so much from the kids.
I feel like our generation was the generation where our parents definitely didn't hide as much as the generation before, but then now y'all generation, as being the parents, it's even less than that because y'all got the internet in the palm of your hand 24/7.
Anyway.
So if you don't want to be the parent to keep it real with your kids, you're setting yourself up for failure.
But then also our generation is that generation that feels like, well, because I had it like this, well, not all of us, but there's some people in the generation who are like, just because life was like this for us doesn't mean we have to do it like this for the next one. That we got to be better than what our parents were. But remember, secondhand smoke wasn't even a thing until like 2002. Like
Yeah,
that wasn't even a real thing.
In Newports for a while. I was breathing in Newports for a minute.
Yeah, that wasn't even a real thing. We were smoking, and the smoking section was legitimate 12 feet away from the non-smoking section. It did not smell like cigarettes in the other side of the restaurant.
Nah, get out of here. Nah, get out this room. We're smoking.
Go stand over there.
9/11 messed
Go with other kids.
9/11 messed up so much for niggas.
Yeah? Let me toss that. I think it's guns.
So, yeah, man, free Thug if he's innocent, man. Free Thug, period, man. I don't, you know what I mean? But it makes it just like, you would think that he's beyond some of the shit that they're accusing him of. Young Thug's been a popping musician since 2012.
For at least 10 years.
I think that nigga's also crazy. So I ain't putting up past crazy niggas.
I think he's different.
I think he's smart as fuck.
I get what you're saying. Like, he could have been going through he could have had this whole criminal enterprise going at the same time as having a successful rap career.
That nigga's crazy and smart as fuck.
Yeah, he hasn't been out there enough that running a drug empire would be out of the ordinary. I kind of get that point. Like, Young Thug is exposed, but we're not oversaturated with Young Thug.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Young Thug being who he is, nobody's really too surprised. I don't know if that's what y'all saying, but that's how I feel about it. If it was somebody else, there's another list of rappers that we wouldn't be surprised about also.
Gucci.
But Gucci. But now you would.
Well, I mean, guys, now that Gucci.
Now you'd be surprised.
Nah, I still wouldn't.
Gucci, you would.
I still wouldn't. Oh, this nigga did that on purpose.
But it's just Young Thug is definitely on the short list of niggas. It's like, doesn't surprise me. It surprises me that, like I said, if you still that active here, they're making it seem like he's on FaceTime with niggas in jail talking about some, we ain't killed nobody yet, we getting soft. Like, damn, nigga, like that's how you really giving it up? But if you are, you know what I mean? Hey. We gotta do this little short little shout out. Shout out my nigga Porter Flacco, man, you doing big things. We was an early beginning supporter of you here, my nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a chop
niggas you saw on the way up, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm proud of what you're doing, doing big things with no junkie and shit like
Keep
that.
your shoes on though, my nigga. Don't let them cloud you on your feet.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let your nuts hang sometimes
or
too.
Put some lotion on. Either one is a better option than what you're doing.
So, we didn't talk about.
I don't lotion my feet. Anyone gonna see it?
There you go though. Like I'm saying,
But
if you don't show them,
but if you
cool.
are gonna
I lotion from the ankles up.
if you are gonna let niggas see it, nigga,
That's fact.
moisturize them motherfuckers.
I
nigga.
lotion from the ankles up. My
So,
feet dry as hell right now.
we didn't talk about this situation, but this was a hot one. I don't know how we didn't touch this before, but this was going on crazy in the streets. Johnny Depp, man, earned some points for the man, dog.
Give me my money.
For the boy.
Give me my money.
Like he definitely put on, man.
I feel like if they didn't side with Johnny Depp in this situation, then like I don't know if men. Honestly, it had to be like straight white men, and then gay white men would have to say something too in order for it to have some validity. But
the gay delegation would have stood up like,
somebody would have to,
yo.
they would have to step in order for it to really have meant something. But bruh, she told this nigga, nobody's gonna believe you.
It's recorded, bruh.
It was recorded, so he had to win.
Is it crazy that somebody that you would think as, I don't want to say normal, but somebody like, you don't think Johnny Depp's is going
That
to
nigga's crazy, bro. He ain't normal.
Huh? High regards. Yeah, somebody held in such high regards.
You know you can speak yourself, bro. You're making it awkward. We have Silent Bob.
On screen producer Silent.
Yeah, we have Silent Bob over here. But fucking.
Quiet.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know Johnny Depp's held in high regard, but he's an A-list rapper. I definitely used to.
No, but we're comparing him to an A-list rapper. Like that's.
No, I definitely wouldn't say actor, but it got, like for the longest time when me and my brother was talking about it, I definitely had his life confused with Robert Downey Jr. for a second.
Nah, Depp is like Wayne, bro. You know he got some demons.
Yeah.
Everybody knew he had demons. Everybody knew this nigga was high as fuck everywhere he went.
I mean, to play Pirates of the Caribbean seven times.
Yo, not for nothing, Johnny Depp didn't have an English accent before he was Jack Sparrow.
Bruh, what was the act? Yo,
this nigga talks like Jack Sparrow now.
Yo, Johnny, if you ever come across this podcast, what accent was you doing? What was that?
He had a Gilbert Grape. I don't remember having not like Jack Sparrow.
Nah, he had a southern. He had a southern in Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, Gilbert Grape. Yeah, he had. Oh shit.
That's
Yeah, too late now.
There we go.
Welcome.
Not so quiet, Curtis. Welcome to the pod.
Nah, man, he
had a southern drawl in Gilbert Grape, but he had a whole. The nigga thought he was a pirate, bro. He got the Jack Sparrow tattoo in real life.
All right, so
yo, it's wild.
But you know what though? He pivoted just like every actor did in their career. Just like Robert Downey Jr. becoming Iron Man. The dude that became
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, a lot of people would though, but here's the thing: we're saying
every
Johnny
actor,
Depp didn't do that. Johnny Depp wasn't going on a path of
some of the best actors.
Fuck.
Some of the best actors.
Johnny
do that
Depp was
shit.
always kind of on a steady path to going up. He wasn't like a Tom Cruise or nothing like that.
Robert Downey
Tom
Jr.
Cruise is
played
also
the
crazy as fuck,
But
bro.
Johnny Depp had like a nice
but when you an actor,
subtle trajectory going.
When you a teen actor and you go into your 40s, you
Yeah.
pivot. What has most of them pivoted to?
Look at
Marvel.
musicians, bro.
Yeah,
Marvel.
or some serious shit.
And Johnny Depp was supposed to be in a Marvel series, they said, reportedly. And because of the thing with Amber Heard.
Well, Amber Heard got fired.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
I heard Warner Brothers fired her.
They cut her shit. They cut a lot of her scenes in Aquaman. She's still gonna be in it.
Yeah, supposedly they said that she's not cut out.
What's Amber Heard really known for?
Nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Aquaman. Aquaman.
Did you watch the movie about the kids?
Gully, not Gully. What's this shit?
It wasn't called Gully. It's a phrase. It's the name of the movie. But she plays like the only white mom in the neighborhood who had kids by like a black guy that Mexican.
I got a question. Can you point out Amber Heard if she walked down the street from you?
No.
If she walked past you on the street?
No. I think I saw Amber Heard when we went to go see Maury that one time on my birthday. I think it was a whole flock of Amber Heards.
She came to the liquor store today.
They were thinking of Amber Heard.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
It was definitely a clone of 29.
The only reason she won that $2 million was because Johnny Depp's agent went off and was like, he went to the press, yo, fuck this bitch, yada 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 yada. That's the only reason why she won the $2 million.
How long were they together for?
Like 6 years or some shit like that.
She left her girlfriend, and he left his wife or his girlfriend.
But there was a video. There was a video of Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, that she put a phone on the kitchen table, recorded him, and Johnny Depp, dated a regular day,
nigga.
but he had nothing to do. He was drinking in the morning, and he poured a big ass glass of wine, and then she recorded it, and then he seen it. He was like, "Oh, you're recording me?" He took the phone and he slammed it.
Like, I would do that too.
Yeah.
I would do that too, bro. What are you doing?
I'll buy you another phone. That's what
That
it is.
bitch took a shit in the bed. What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
property damage? I got you. You took a whole dookie.
Yo, this bitch cut off his finger.
Yes.
She threw a glass bottle and cut off his finger. Bruh, there was no way she's winning this.
When
I'd
I
rather
die,
cut my
I'm
finger
missing
than
a
take a
piece
shit
of me
in.
that was a part of me
Yeah.
my whole life until I met you.
It just shows that toxicity is not from the male, not from the male's,
Not
Not
always.
yet.
not from the
not
male's
just.
standpoint.
Not always. For the male
Females
standpoint.
are just as much, or even more, or they